Hello, my name is Cameron Clark, and this is my video for the Reflection of a Life of an Administrator. And I did Coach Bodine. He's the offensive line coach and offensive coordinator here at Lenoir-Rhyne University, and his duties are to be kind of call the plays a little and draw up the formations, do all the run plays, and meet with Coach Cronic to decide what plays to game plan and what plays we need to be done for the games on Saturdays. And kind of a little background about Coach Bodine is he just came from Georgia Southern, where he was the offensive line coach. Georgia Southern is a powerful FBS school. They didn't have a good year last year, but before that he was at Army West Point for 4 or 5 years. And then before he was at West Point, he was at Georgia Southern as the offensive line coach. And then before Georgia Southern, he was at the Citadel, where he was offensive line coach, offensive coordinator. But he got his undergraduate degree at Tulane University, and that's also where he kind of got his coaching started, like over 20 years ago when he started being a GA at Tulane University, kind of like what I'm doing now as a GA at Lenoir-Rhyne University. And why I chose Coach Bodine is he's the offensive line coach here, like I said, and that's kind of what I want. That's what I want to do in my near future. Hopefully, in a year or so, I get hired to be the offensive line coach at another school, and so I get to learn and get to see kind of what he does on a daily basis. So it's kind of easy for me to shadow him, but it was also a great experience because I get to shadow him every day, and he's a great coach, and that's kind of why I chose Coach Bodine. To the next slide, observations from shadowing. He does a great job with the players in the meeting rooms as well as on the field. He doesn't just yell at them all the time. He does a great job kind of having fun with them, but also being serious when things need to be serious. And he also does that within the staff as well. He knows when there's a time to joke in the staff meeting or when there's time to be serious. And I feel like everybody respects him in the office, especially because he's so experienced. Like I said, he's been coaching for over 20 years. And you could just kind of tell that within the office he's very respected by all his peers. And for the 3 levels of shine that I got when I was on my experience through the interview process, for the artifacts, I mean, he does a great job in the meeting room, and he's, like I said, he has 20 years of experience, so that's a real good artifact for Coach Bodine that he has. And he has meetings for the offensive line; they're really good. But like I said, just not being serious all the time, but kind of joking some, having a good conversation between all the players and himself. And for the spouse beliefs and values, one key value that he has is his family. He has a wife named Joy, and he has a daughter and a son. They're twins, actually. They're 8 years old, and his family just got moved up here, so he's really excited. I know that was stressful for him while they were still in Georgia Southern at his previous job, but now they've just moved up to Hickory in the past 2 weeks. So I know he's excited to have his kids back, and you can tell that that's real key to him, as you can see also with the kids that he has in his program, that he talks about his family, and he asks them about their family, so it's real key to him about the value and family that he has. And also, another is respect. Like I said, he's respected around the office because he respects people, and that's real key. That's a real good job. He does a good job respecting people in the office. That's one of his values. And assumptions. One of the assumptions in being an offensive line coach is that you got to be tough. You got to be tough on your players all 24/7, and he kind of does a good job of not doing that all the time. So he does a good job being tough on them some when it needs to be tough, but also having fun and joking with them as well. So they're not just getting yelled at by him 24/7, and that's all they know is him being mad. Kind of like the old offensive line coach, he kind of just yelled at them 24/7. And they didn't know the personal side, that he was nice. He had a good side, and they just knew the terrible yelling at him all the time. And when I asked him about the interview, he gave a great job about what makes the relationship within the office work. And we're about to listen to that part of that interview right now.
Everybody has a good relationship based on mutual trust and a shared vision for what the program has.
In your opinion, how does the organizational culture of this institution influence the type of relationship you just described among the leadership?
Well, like I said, I mean, if everybody has a cohesive idea of where the program needs to be headed and the common goals, I think that it really, it's kind of framed to allow you to do your job. A lot lot can go unsaid as long as the overriding principles are well communicated, which they are. Everybody has a good relationship based on.
That was just part of the interview process that we did with Coach Bodine. Thank you guys for listening, and I had a great experience doing the reflection on the administrator.